貴様よりどのぐらいザワールドのスタンドパワーが強いかちょいと試してみたかった。試すほどでもなかったようだが。
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we are getting a brand new exotic store update, which is pretty interesting. We're going to go over a little about what exactly is going on with that and the normal store rotation. Along with that, we're also going to talk a little bit about the mobile version of the game because there has been some speculation on whether or not it's going to come back and what EA's plans are with it. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to go ahead and give out some of the Katar weapon skins coming into the game. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and you're entered for a chance to win some of the new ones that came in. But without further ado, let's talk about what's going on today in Apex Legends. So let's go ahead and start off today talking about the Katar weapons that will be coming in. That is correct, thanks to Hypermist and some other data miners. We do know that the first wave of the Katar weapons will be coming in for the R99, the Peacekeeper, Sentinel, Wingman, and the R301. These are Ivan Ooze themed, you know, after the Power Rangers villain, and they are matching one of the heirlooms, one of the Katars that you can get in game. Whether or not this is really something that you want to get, it will be available today. Along with that, next week we will be having the brand new streetwear sale with some unique skins. We've got Bangalore and Lifeline right there. Probably my favorite one is actually the Watson, but it does look like it comes with some trackers for them as well, along with some pretty unique banner frames. That's only a week away, so if you didn't want to get the weapons, well, you can look forward to some unique Legend skins right after. Then on June 11th, we actually have a brand new sports store, which is probably the one that I'm most excited about. There's two new weapon skins here, one for the Flatline and one for the Volt. Along with that, there are Legend skins for Wraith, Valkyrie, and Bloodhound. Bloodhound kind of has a cool Octane type look here, and there will be some banner frames for them as well. It looks like a sports extreme kind of theme. That's just to let you guys know about the store rotations that are coming up, as it's Tuesday and that's usually when all this kicks off. Along with that, there is a chance of some fixes going on in Apex Legends this week. Some of that are in progress is that Valkyrie has no fuel regen while off her feet, players occasionally respawning without weapons, UI elements occasionally disappearing after respawning, and Xbox text-to-speech encountering issues are all things that this week that they say they have fixes ready for, or at least in progress. We might be waiting a little bit longer. Along with that, some things that are not nearly ready to go are a second row of Legends not available on altered resolutions, Alter occasionally skipping tac teleport animation when she comes out, she is immediately able to be hit, there's banners for missing Legend poses, and a Linux Steam Deck's performance issue, which is going to tie into what we talk about in just a couple of minutes. There was a recent update on May 10th by Respawn where they did let us know that explosive holds have been temporarily opened due to a crash that involves Alter, where if you're using the Alter tactical while opening the hold at the same time, it crashes the server. They're still working on a fix, but you'll no longer need a grenade to open the holds, and level 1 backpacks have been removed from the loot pool in solo matches, and I believe there's about 3 weeks left of solos for you guys to enjoy it while it's still in beta. And then along with that, there is something that was on Twitter. A player got banned because they bought Apex coins, they used them, and unfortunately what was found out is that they bought the coins from a third-party service that wasn't officially licensed by EA and so forth. And what happens there is basically if you use coins outside of that, EA will ban your account permanently. There's nothing that they're going to probably do to overturn it. So do be aware, do not do that, and do not buy your coins at something like support@cdkeys.com that you can see in the bottom right. But speaking of things that were bought in this game that will eventually disappear, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Apex Mobile today. At least if it's going to be returning or not and what we know about it. Because back on May 1st of 2023, which was exactly 1 year ago and some change, Apex Mobile officially closed despite being open for less than a year, and everyone who spent money on it didn't get any refunds whatsoever, which was kind of a shame because Apex Mobile actually had a lot going for it and it worked really well. The addition of Rhapsody alongside legends like Loba and Lifeline in this image right here were absolutely cool, and it was really nice to see a connected universe. However, EA's Andrew Wilson did let us know that despite it being closed, they learned a great deal from the game. Lastly, he said that EA has plans to a reimagined connected mobile experience in the future, meaning that mobile is in fact coming back to Apex. What he means by a reconnected feature is most likely very similar to how Steam Deck and Linux right now are having issues. You can play the game on mobile, except it won't be a different version. It will be a cross-progressed version with your main account. We've already seen cross progression obviously added into the game, which took long enough, so it's probably likely that they're having some issues implementing this 100%, especially like I said with that Steam and Linux Deck issue. But it's very apparent that EA made a deal with Tencent, the former creators of the mobile version of the game, and let them go off and create their own thing called High Energy Heroes. You can see the screenshot right here. It's basically a Chinese clone of Apex Legends Mobile, but for that specific audience. I don't believe this is actually available even in the United States. So it's clear that EA wants to have their own market in the United States, and they let Tencent lay a lot of the groundwork and test things out. We also know that with the new Legend Alter, there's multiverses going on where legends can have different variations of themselves, and a lot of people notice that there's a lot of lore that had already been established between Loba and Fade, for instance. Along with that, they are technically canon within Apex Legends lore despite the game being closed down. Now, there was something very interesting where Oz posted upcoming legends, and the only ones on this list that have not come in yet are Gibraltar V1, Tinkerer, and Flux. And personally, I think Flux is likely to be Fade, basically because he uses void powers as well, which also, like, at this point, it might be a little redundant with 3. No, actually make that 4 legends because I forgot about Ash because, oh man, I forgot about Ash. But yeah, there's 4 legends that use the void. You got Wraith, Ash, Alter, and possibly Fade if he comes in. There might be another one. There's, at this point, everyone just gets void powers. And then my other opinion is that Tinkerer sounds a lot like Rhapsody, especially because she has drones, a lot of music theme. I imagine that if they come over to the main game, there will be reworked a little bit, but it is important to know that despite the fact that a lot of people think Apex Legends Mobile is not coming back, the EA CEO has directly stated the opposite. So hopefully when it does come in, they fix a lot of the bugs and issues that we're seeing in the game currently, because it would be a shame for them to release it and then to not even be able to play it, very similar to how that is the situation right now on the Steam and Linux decks. Let me know down below, are you guys excited for any of the new Katar weapons coming into the game? How do you feel about mobile coming in, and would you like to see Fade or Rhapsody one day make an appearance? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.